You stand on the brink of a life-altering moment, one that has been meticulously orchestrated by forces beyond your understanding. This is not mere coincidence, it is a divine appointment, scripted into your life long before you took your first breath. The celestial beings have circled your name, and while adversaries have attempted to thwart this moment, their efforts have been in vain. The attorney is en route, the envelope is sealed, and the time has come for you to align your heart, focus, and obedience. Hesitation could mean losing out on a profound opportunity that is rightfully yours. In the attorney's possession lies a document that holds transformative truths. Your name is inscribed upon it, accompanied by an inheritance that is intricately tied to your destiny. Yet, the essence of this moment transcends the paper itself. It embodies the spiritual battles that have raged for decades to keep this truth from you. Despite the floods, fires, and attempts to erase your identity, you have persevered. The divine has safeguarded this document, ensuring it reaches you at the appointed time. God assures you that your name has been a source of fear for certain individuals. They are aware of the truth that you have yet to grasp. They have seen your name on the attorney's desk, recognized the signature that belongs solely to you, and even attempted to forge it. But divine intervention thwarted their every effort. Lies have been whispered to turn others against you, but the truth remains unshaken. This document carries a legacy, a promise made to your lineage long ago. Someone, who may never have met you, sacrificed greatly to ensure your protection, and their prayers have echoed through time, safeguarding your existence. Now, that prayer is being answered. The document the attorney carries is not merely legal, it is a spiritual testament to your identity and purpose. It signifies power, a reminder of your worth that has been obscured. If you had fully recognized your value, you would have demanded justice long ago. But now, God is restoring what was lost. This attorney is not a stranger. He has been chosen by divine design to deliver the sealed truth. You may not recognize him at first, but your spirit will resonate with his presence. When he hands you the document, receive it without hesitation. This truth has always belonged to you. You are standing at the threshold of your destiny. If you falter, this moment may slip away, for it is a delicate window of opportunity. The angel of delay has been bound, and there is no room for excuses. The paper will find you soon, and while the world may not hear the knock, your soul must respond. This attorney brings not just a message, but a choice that will shift your life. Once you open the document, you will be exposed to a new level of spiritual responsibility. You will no longer be able to deny your significance or the blessings meant for you. Some individuals in your life have known about this document for years, watching you struggle while remaining silent. Their knowledge of your impending blessing will soon be revealed, and your discernment will sharpen. You will recognize who has lied and who has stood in your way, and you will have to decide whether to forgive or to walk away. Either choice will lead you to a new version of yourself, one that has already emerged. The spiritual realm has shifted, and the forces that once tormented you are now scattering. Your name has been declared in the heavenly courts, and the judgment is clear: you are the rightful heir. You are not cursed, broken, or forgotten, you are chosen. This message is not trivial, it is a call to action. The enemy desires for you to delay, to dismiss this warning, but the Archangel Michael has sounded the trumpet. The spiritual clock is ticking, and this is your moment to awaken. Do not look back or second-guess yourself. The document contains everything that has been hidden from you: your freedom, your inheritance, and your spiritual authority. If you dare to accept it, your adversaries will tremble. Someone close to you will be astonished when they learn you have received this document, as they believe they had erased your name long ago. But God has rewritten your story, and you cannot be erased. As you touch this document, blessings that have been withheld for generations will begin to flow into your life, not just for you, but for those you will uplift with what is coming. You are a generational curse breaker, a liberator of your lineage, and this document is proof of that. But you must act swiftly. Heaven is watching, and every moment counts. If you hesitate, someone may attempt to intercept what is rightfully yours. You possess the key to unlock this destiny. When you receive the document, your eyes will be opened, and memories long forgotten will resurface. You will experience a wave of emotions as your spirit recalibrates. In the sacred moments following your receipt of the document, divine instructions will be given. They may seem perplexing at first, but obey them immediately, for they will activate the full release of what has been stored for you in the heavenly vault. The document will mention a name you have forgotten, a name that serves as your spiritual mirror. This individual has carried you in prayer long before you knew how to ask for help. You owe them your life. When you read their name, fall to your knees in gratitude, for without their sacrifice, you would not be here today. Understand that the intensity of the attacks you faced was due to the enemy's awareness of your impending delivery. He sought to delay you through heartbreak, confusion, and betrayal, but he failed. Even in your darkest moments, your heart whispered to God, unlocking this final chapter. The attorney is real, the document is sacred, and your name is written. The seal is about to be broken, and heaven awaits your response. Will you accept this truth? Will you release what you thought was real? Will you allow yourself to rise? This is your final warning. You have waited long enough, and the letter is here. Do not look away, for in a matter of hours, the spiritual courtroom will rise, and your name will be called. Be prepared to answer. Be ready to receive. The document is yours, and the truth is sealed in heaven. The delivery is irreversible. Open your spirit and say yes. You have reached a divine turning point, and what is about to unfold has been inscribed in the heavenly scrolls long before you encountered this message. Your name is not random. Your pain has not gone unnoticed. Heaven has heard the silent cries of your heart, and now, in this very hour, something is being released. You will not recognize your life by the end of this season due to what is approaching. You are about to meet an attorney who holds a document that will redefine your legal identity in both the spiritual and natural realms. This document will astonish you, for it is not just paper, it is prophecy and proof that God's promises are being fulfilled. This attorney has been divinely appointed, entering your story quietly, perhaps even unexpectedly, but called by heaven to deliver a document that reveals your name in connection with land, inheritance, justice, and release. This is something that should have been yours long ago. You have been overlooked, betrayed, and denied, yet God has never removed your name from the line of inheritance. In fact, He has added His own signature beside yours. this attorney brings you evidence that your spiritual and financial breakthrough is no longer delayed. There is an urgency in the air, and you can sense it if you remain still. A heavenly shift is occurring, aligning everything that was broken. For years, you have watched others receive the blessings you quietly prayed for, but now heaven declares that you are the chosen one. You are the one for whom this document was written, the one for whom this case is being reopened. You are the one whose future was discussed in secret meetings where powerful individuals decided your fate without your consent. But they were mistaken, for now, the judge of heaven has overruled their verdict. This is more than a blessing, it is a spiritual lawsuit decided in your favor. Everything that was taken from you will be returned sevenfold. Those who attempted to conceal your identity or block your path will be exposed. Their lies cannot compete with God's truth. The attorney you are about to meet may arrive in silence, through an email, a message, or a divine appointment that you might almost dismiss as unimportant. But that would be a grave error, for within this seemingly ordinary moment lies the potential to cancel your debts, restore your name, and make you a steward of divine resources. You will recognize this attorney because they will mention something you have never shared with anyone. You will feel a divine warmth in their presence, a sign that God is with you. Right now, angels are preparing your surroundings. Michael, the archangel of battle and justice, stands beside you, unseen but felt in the tension of your dreams and the stillness around you. When the spiritual realm grows quiet, it is not abandonment, it is preparation for a verdict too sacred to be revealed prematurely. This verdict is urgent, as time is of the essence. Someone is attempting to intercept this blessing before it reaches you, but they will fail. They cannot outmaneuver heaven's timing. Their manipulation and spiritual interference are being judged. The angels have recorded your tears, gathered your whispered prayers, and noted every groan of your spirit when words failed you. None of it was in vain. You were being positioned, not rejected. The doors that never opened for you were distractions, and the people who left were detours. The money that slipped through your fingers was a delay until you received this divine release. Now, this attorney is not just carrying legal evidence, they are delivering spiritual confirmation. Confirmation that you are still the chosen one, that your name remains on the scroll, and that your purpose is alive. You may have thought it was too late, but God operates outside of your timeline. He overrides time to fulfill His will, which is for you to prosper, to live, and to be restored in front of those who doubted you. Those who mocked you in private while pretending to support you will soon witness something they cannot explain. This blessing is not solely for you, it serves as a revelation to aim at a message that what God writes in darkness will shine in the light. You were never cursed, you were hidden in plain sight, protected until the right moment arrived. And now, that moment is here. The attorney brings not just legal papers but spiritual proof that the case against you has been dismissed. Every word curse, every false label, every lie meant to discredit you, and every demonic assignment aimed at ruining your peace is now null and void. The courtroom of heaven has ruled in your favor, and all you must do is believe. Believe that this is not too good to be true. Believe that you are worthy of what is coming. Believe that this message is intentional and that heaven has chosen to speak directly to you. As you read this, a stirring in your heart is not mere emotion, it is recognition. your spirit acknowledges what your mind is still trying to comprehend. You have sought a sign, and now God says, "This is your sign. I am with you. I never left you. I have always fought for you." The pain you have carried privately will now be used publicly to promote your divine purpose. You will not to be remembered for your breakdown but for your breakthrough. Those who abandoned you during your lowest moments will witness your elevation from afar. Something specific is being returned to you: an opportunity, a relationship, a financial door, a spiritual gift, or a promise from your childhood buried beneath trauma. Now, it is rising. You are being realigned with your destiny. The enemy sought to make you forget who you are, but God has never forgotten you. He engraved your name on his hands, surrounded you with angels, and granted you visions even when you did not understand them. He blocked relationships that would have harmed you and interrupted plans not meant for you. Now, he is restoring everything to you in double portion. Do not allow fear to talk you out of this moment. Do not let doubt convince you that this is not your time. Do not let past wounds distort the miracle of your future. You must decide now: do you believe that God has prepared this for you? If you do, prepare for it. Prepare your heart, your space, and your hands to receive. The attorney will not wait indefinitely. Divine timing is precise. The moment has already begun to shift in your favor. You are in a window of opportunity, and heaven is releasing not just justice but joy. Clarity is coming, and the confusion that has plagued you will lift. You will gain supernatural insight, discerning the motives of those around you. You will walk into rooms with confidence and speak with authority. This message is not merely comforting, it is a commissioning. You are being activated for a divine purpose that only you can fulfill. The attorney is approaching with a contract that only your spirit can signal, a spiritual agreement that returns you to your rightful inheritance. This is not solely about financial gain, it is about identity, alignment, restoration, calling, and legacy. You possess a divine legacy, and now it is time to embrace it. Your angels are rejoicing, Michael has cleared the spiritual path. Gabriel is delivering your message, and your heavenly Father is smiling upon you. You are surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses, ancestors, saints, and heavenly beings who have observed your journey and now celebrate your victory. You are not alone, you never were, and you never will be. Rest assured, nothing will go awry for you. You are safe, protected, and covered. God walks beside you, ensuring that the attorney finds you and that the blessing does not fall into the wrong hands. Trust him, pray to him, and acknowledge him in all your ways, and he will guide you straight into the arms of this blessing. Your season of waiting is over, your hour of manifestation is here. Prepare yourself, for the attorney is near. God says, there is a reason you have been restless. There is a reason you've been sensing change in the wind, a pressure in your spirit, and urgency you couldn't explain. It's because heaven released the messenger. The attorney is already moving. And in his hands is a document soaked in warfare, preserved by intercession, protected by angels. This paper survived more than tampering, it survived generations of sabotage. Fires couldn't burn it. Floods couldn't dissolve it. Enemies couldn't erase it. And time could not bury it. every other attempt to remove your name was overturned and silenced by a divine ruling. Every signature that tried to replace yours failed because only your fingerprint carries the authority to unlock what's inside. You didn't miss this. You were being prepared. You thought the pain was punishment. You thought the silence meant you were forgotten. But God says, you were being hidden until the hour arrived. I shielded you from premature exposure. I guarded your destiny with invisible hands. And now you are ready. Now your heart is aligned. Now your spirit is awake. What this attorney brings is more than a legal matera, it is a spiritual confirmation. A generational scroll that bears witness to a promise made long before your birth. A covenant was made by someone who loved you in prayer before they ever saw your face. Their words carried across time and space, and now the echo of their cry is being answered. That document is part of their legacy and yours. Inside the sealed truth is a name. Yours. But beside it is more than numbers or property. There is authority. There is calling. There is a restoration of identity that the enemy fought violently to prevent. You were targeted not because you were weak, but because you were chosen. There are people in your life who knew this was coming. They never warned you. They smiled at you, sat beside you, but hoped you'd never rise. Some even worked behind closed doors to make sure your name was forgotten. But heaven recorded their actions. The silence of betrayal is now being answered by the roar of divine vindication. This is a moment of spiritual exposure. Discernment will rise within you like a flood. You'll know who lied. You'll feel the shift in the air when truth confronts every deception. And you will have to choose either walk back into comfort or forward into destiny. There is no middle ground. God says, this is the last delayed. The attorney comes with the closing of an old chapter and the legal unlocking of your next. What you've been sensing isn't just breakthrough, it's recall. You are being recalled to the seat of your authority, your spiritual rank, your rightful inheritance. When the document reaches you, whether through a message, a meeting, a call, or an unexpected conversation, you will know. Your body will respond. Your spirit will tremble, not in fear, but in remembrance. You may cry. You may feel an ache in your chest. That is the unlocking of what was sealed inside you. And then, you will be given an instruction. Not a suggestion. A command from heaven. Something that may not make sense in the moment. Obey it immediately. That act of obedience will activate the full release of everything stored up for you. Do not look at the package. Look at the timing. God says, the enemy is watching too. He's tried to reroute this delivery for decades. He's paid people in deception. He's orchestrated delays, heartbreaks, betrayals, financial ruin, isolation, all to distract you from this one moment. But he failed. Because you kept praying, even when it hurt. You kept believing, even when it broke you. And that was enough. Now heaven is moving. Archangel Michael has already fought through resistance to clear your spiritual path. Gabriel is already carrying the verdict and the scrolls of light. And the judge has already ruled in your favor. This isn't just about money. This is about justice, identity, restoration, power. You are not late. You are right on time. This attorney was handpicked, assigned, carried through time and battled to bring you a message that will rewrite what you thought your life was. The document contains names. It contains places. It contains assignments. And most of all, it contains your recall to the seat of inheritance that darkness tried to steal. Be warned, this moment is fragile. If you delay, question, or dismiss it, the opportunity could pass you. Heaven will not beg you to rise. It will kill you, and you must answer. Because once you receive this truth, you can never unsee it. You will not return to who you were. The illusions will shatter. The masks will fall. And what God promised will begin to manifest quickly, forcefully, and publicly. You are the proof that a generational curse failed. You are the answer to a prayer whispered decades ago. You are the one hell feared would awaken. And now, you are the one heaven is preparing to crown. The spiritual courtroom is rising. Your name is about to be called. This is your moment to say yes.